All right, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once called voting the foundation stone for political action. Last night, 52 senators took a hammer to it, blocking legislation that would protect and strengthen voting rights nationally, rights which are currently under attack. Now, this isn't anything new for me to talk about. You guys know that. I've been speaking about voting rights since before the assault on them we're seeing began. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I just believe that a society is better served when its citizens have an obstacle-free path to the ballot box, and that the first duty of any government official is ensuring that path, which is why last night's votes were so disturbing to me. I knew what was coming, that all 50 Republican senators would vote against the voting rights bill. I knew that 2 Democratic senators would join them in preserving the filibuster, a tool used heavily in the past to block civil rights legislation. But knowing it was coming didn't soften it any less. In fact, listening to the justifications made me clench my jaw even tighter. Senator Sinema claims that without the filibuster policy will become more extreme and that it encourages partisan cooperation. What she fails to point out is why and how. Meanwhile, Senator Manchin stood in front of a pretty sign that read, "The United States has never been able to end debate with a simple majority," to say why he won't be making any moves to save voting rights. Meanwhile, Senator Amy Klobuchar had time for him.
Since the beginning of the Senate, the rule governing debate have changed, as I said, multiple times. Throughout history, there have been over 160 exceptions to the 60-vote cloture threshold.
Now, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I believe 160 is more than never. As for the Republicans, their leader would like you to know that African Americans have no reason to worry.
Well, the concern is misplaced because if you look at the statistics, African American voters are voting in just as high a percentage as Americans.
I wonder what I would be. Oh. The only thing that has protected the integrity and sanctity of the ballot box for all has been the strength of the Voting Rights Act. In its absence, there will be more voter suppression tactics, and some of them coming to you and to yours. Just this very week, new voting restriction bills in Virginia were blocked by the Senate, which is good news, but it shouldn't have come to that. Those same proposals wouldn't have even made it past a voting rights bill. That's what it's there for, and that's why so many who should know better want it gone for good. Yesterday's vote was a very low moment for our democracy, maybe our lowest, but it won't stop me from fighting for higher ones. And I hope it won't stop you as well.